Hey, hi, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. Yeah. How
Okay.
about you?
Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. So, how do I call you? Should I call you Srija or Shri?
Anything.
Okay, actually, I have a
Straight.
friend in the name of Shri. I always
Okay.
call her Shri. So that's the reason I asked you. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, please
I'm my
introduce yourself.
Okay. So my name is Rija Debra, and I'm currently doing bachelor's,
Mhm.
and I'm doing BCom honors from Assam University. I'm currently in Assam. Yeah, Assam
Oh, you're a
Silchar.
student. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, which
Yeah.
year are you in now?
The last semester.
Oh, you're in your final years. So, what's the next plan? Are you planning to go for higher studies or you're looking for a job?
Uh, no, right now, I'll be preparing for. I am actually preparing for government exams. So yeah, I'll sit for the government exams.
Oh,
Yeah.
you also want to do that?
Do what?
Okay.
The government thing.
Yeah, even I've tried that. It's not for everyone. I mean, for me, it didn't work out. I've tried for 3 years for UPSC, and for me, it didn't work out.
No, no, not like very big position. I'm trying.
Okay.
I'm trying for like, very short position like FCI, all of
Oh,
that. Really, yeah.
great.
I can't really. I'm not a very studious person, so I can't really read so much, and I can't
Mhm.
invest so much of time. I'm not a very good reader. I'm not studious at all.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, sorry. Let me introduce myself. My name is
Yeah, yeah, please.
Ramachandran. I'm from Tamil Nadu. I'm working in the software industry, and also, of course, you'll be knowing I have this YouTube channel where I post English-related content, the conversational videos that I make with people, the co-learners. So far,
Yeah,
everything is going good.
yeah. So how long are you here on YouTube? Since
Well,
how
I've
long?
just finished 1 year. Actually, I've started my YouTube journey last December. So this December is already done. So it's like 1 year finished. And yeah, the second year is started now.
Great,
Actually
like
speaking, the first 8 months, I did not get any views. I did not get any subscribers. Everything happened in the last 4 months.
okay, you have gained a lot of subscribers.
Not
Uh,
much. I've got around 20,000 subscribers. That's very less comparing to other YouTubers.
no, but if you compare your journey with your past, with your past experience and all of that,
Yeah.
then you feel the,
Then that's an improvement. Yeah, I can say. But I usually am not that person. I usually compare me with others, the successful YouTubers. I'm a kind of person that I won't get satisfaction. I'm not satisfied always. I always want, to do more, 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 something like that.
yeah, but sometimes it feeds a lot of negativity when you just too much compare yourself with big YouTubers, or someone who is superior in
Hmm.
certain fields than you. It feeds
Yeah.
a lot of negativity also. It has pros and cons.
Yeah, I usually don't compare all the time. I compare myself, okay, this person is doing this, okay, what type of content he is creating, and I also try to make it on my own, something like that. Not, I won't sit a whole day and comparing myself with others. I'm not a person like that. This is more like, how do you say, this is more like ranking. Like in a class, of course, you have to compare others' mark
Right.
in order to tell someone's rank, right? Similar to that.
Cool. Okay.
So tell me about your journey, English journey. How long have you been learning English?
Yeah, it has been past 4 to 5 years actually.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, along with my academics and all, I was simultaneously I was learning all the things that was required for me, in
Hmm.
this journey, this English speaking journey, and also side by side, I was learning those the most trivial things like learning table manners. These are important also. This comes under these are not taught. These are
Okay.
something taught in our academics, like in our elementary schools and all of that. These are something which we all learn afterwards.
What exactly is that actually?
Table manners is something, how to speak, your hand gestures, then how to address somebody. Like when you,
Okay.
yeah,
How to
when you
conduct
are,
yourself?
yeah.
Okay.
Suppose you are in a restaurant and you are trying, to make an order. So when you call the waitress, you have to look at their eyes, and then it's a disrespectful way when you just, in a way like idhar aa. uthada, say like this type of
Okay,
thing.
I
So
understand
all of
that.
that.
So this is
Yeah. So
mostly based on like how you behave with people in public.
you you have to make eye contact, and you have
Okay.
to, and this is the way, to call out the waiter, all of that. So these all things are very much important for us to learn, because these certain things are not taught by our, school teachers and all of that. So we need
Yeah.
to learn, and these are
Even
important.
even most of the people in our society, they don't know how to behave with people. For
Yeah,
example, especially the example that you mentioned, calling the waiter. Most of the people, they snap their finger like this. These things are not acceptable. But I mean, it has become a culture in most of the people. They don't
yeah. Then
have they don't have the knowledge of how to behave with people in public, how to talk to them confidently at the same time, not overpowering them.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes people like to, shadow other people. So this is not correct. Like I am
Mm-hmm.
super, and this person is super yet. There was just an example of what I have understood from all of that thing that I've learned. Because these small things are important when we are in a society. Okay, we have to learn all this. We have to master all this. These things are, these things are very trivial, but also these things are equally important.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, all of the things are important. Like how we speak with others. Just because they are coming from certain community or certain background doesn't mean we have to, we have to speak with them like in a certain manner. All of that.
I don't know.
So
Actually, when I'm speaking with you, I have a feeling that you can become a very good HR. In a very big corporate companies, you have the qualities of becoming a HR person actually, because you
okay.
talk like a HR, the way you behave, the way your hand gestures and your confidence level. It looks like you can become a very good HR. Well, maybe you can try. I'm just giving you an idea.
Yeah, I am Mulank one. I am Mulank one. So there is a leadership quality in me,
Okay,
which is instilled on me.
great. That's
Yeah.
great. Okay, and
Okay.
I
Thank
want to
you.
know like, so what are your hobbies?
Okay, what are my hobbies? My hobbies are simple actually, learning new words, and mostly I love this, like out of whatever we are conversing right now, like I love dancing. So I literally love dancing.
Oh,
Freestyle
okay.
and all of that. So,
Like
yeah,
what type of
and
dance? Traditional dancing or hip hop or something like that?
everything like freestyle,
Freestyle
freestyle form.
dancing. Okay,
Yeah, I
got
just
it.
enjoy. Yeah, I just feel very much expressive. So when I dance, I feel free.
I'm sorry, I
So
didn't
yeah.
hear you. Actually, your voice is very low. I'm not able to hear you clearly.
Okay, okay. So
Yeah.
what I said is that, I feel very much free. What I said.
Okay. So, I mean, you express yourself in the form of dancing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can say that. I can say
Hmm.
that.
How long
And,
have you been practicing dancing? I mean, did you learn dancing in a professional institution or how? You just learned by yourself?
no, I just enjoy. I just enjoy dancing, and I used to make reels, and it was going hit, and I just made a video. It was kind of viral. It hit 1 million. So that was the
Oh,
first video. No, no, there is not a dance video, but there was a normal comedy video type where,
okay.
yeah, I did a collab thing, like two people doing the same duet. What I did do.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I did that, and it was the first video. That was the first and last. No, 2 to 3 video it went, but there was the first video which hit 1 million. So, so
Nice.
yeah, yeah, I felt really great. Like
Was it
there
from
was a
YouTube or from Instagram?
no, I don't have any YouTube, or I just have a YouTube randomly. Like I don't really I'm not very much active on that YouTube, but I
Okay.
am active on Instagram. So it hit 1 million. I was very happy. So I wanted to know, how did you started your journey? Not like YouTube journey,
Mhm.
when you started, actively participating on all of that, sessions, yeah, or
Yeah.
whatever, reading books or all of that. If you read, or how did you do all of that? Like, how did you
Okay.
become a?
Reading books, I've started in my college time. I've always had the habit of reading books for a very long time. It's been around maybe 9, 10 years. I've been reading books. I mean, when I was preparing for UPSC, I was just reading this, the conceptual books, the course books, and after that, I've started reading multiple books. The first book I still remember. The first book that I've read was It was based on the body language, how to read. Because that book was really interesting for me. It was a PDF. My friend gave it to me, and it had around 300 pages. I've completed those 300 pages in just 2 days. And then I came to know, oh, we can really read books. I mean, I thought when I was in college time, I thought I'm not very much good in reading, because those subjects I was not very interested in it. But when I got this book, I was really interested in it. I was able to complete this book in just 2 days. Then I read multiple books. Nowadays, I'm not much into reading. Well, recently I finished this book, Alchemist, because a lot of people they recommended me that book. They suggested me, Ram, you should read this book. It was a
It's a
very
hype.
good book. Yeah,
Yeah, it's a hyped one. The book is a hyped one.
yeah, it
Yeah.
was hyped, and it looks like one of the U.S. president. They have had this book and they've captured it in the media, and because of that, this book has become so famous. I think it's Bill Clinton, or I don't know. I'm not sure about that. Yeah, and then there is another book, 48 Laws of Power and Art of War is there, and Rich Dad Poor Dad. I read books from various topics. I don't stick with one particular topic. Well, I can tell you one thing. So far I haven't touched this genre, that is self-help books. So far I've never touched that self-help books, like some The Power of Now and other books are there, right? I've
Yeah,
never read
attitude is
any of those books. Sorry.
I have, yeah, attitude is everything. I have only started my, book reading journey with self books only, and then,
Okay.
uh, yeah, and then I started, hogging onto something different.
Okay, got it, got it. So you don't read from specific subjects, like your genre is mostly self-help books, or do you read about finance and other subjects as well?
No, for now, it's because I'm still a beginner in,
Hmm.
reading.
Okay,
So I don't. I'm on intermediate level or something like that. I'm just a beginner on, knowing about books and also. I have started with self-help books and I don't know
maybe you
where
can
it will.
recommend me one book. I mean, any self-help book, can you recommend me? I'll give a try.
I think it's a short one, but it's a nice one. Think like a monk, and not really short. There's a big one, the thick one. The thin one is attitude is everything. So
Sorry.
I have attitude is everything. Okay, there's a book, thin book.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a book name. I was saying you something. There's a book.
Uh, okay, what is the name of the book? Sorry, I didn't get it clearly.
Attitude is everything. Attitude is
Attitude
everything.
is everything. Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll give a try.
and yeah, and another one is the very hyped one. The Think Like a Bomb, Joy Shetty.
Mm-hmm.
How he started his spiritual journey, all of that. Like, yeah, like I loved it.
Okay. Are you a
Yeah,
very
and
spiritual
Gorgopal
person?
Das. No, but I'm interested.
Okay.
Yeah, I invest a lot of time.
Okay, you want to explore all these things. Okay, you're interested in learning about it. Okay, that's really great. That's really great. Well, I'm not much into spirituality. I think I've read only one book on spirituality. That is, do you know this author Amish Tripadi? His name, Oath of Melugas, I guess. It's a story of Lord Shiva, I guess. I mean,
Mehula,
it's a little bit
Mehu-
of, sorry,
Mehula, you're saying?
Meluga, I guess.
Mehula, I guess. Yeah, something.
Mehula. Okay. I don't know.
Um,
I forgot it. Oath of Megula.
there is a Trishul on the front cover of the book, I guess.
Exactly,
Trishul.
exactly. Yeah, it's a
And
very old book.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I think he's released three books in that category. I've read the first one. I know how Parvati meets Shiva and all those stuffs. How he comes to a country where people are expecting him. I've read about that book. That's the first book. I mean, that's the only book that I've read about spirituality. Other than that, I remember one book that I read about Swami Vivekananda's, his teachings. I read about that book. Actually, that inspired me a lot when I was in college time.
Mhm, okay. So,
Yeah,
what are your takeaways from that book, from particular book?
Swami Vivekananda's book. Actually, it had a lot of teachings. Okay, I'll tell you
Yeah,
one thing. I don't know what will you think about me. Okay, the thing is,
yes.
I still remember one particular quote from that book. That is, I mean, I've read it in Tamil. I'll try to translate that in English. That is, actually, it's in two lines. He says, If someone hits you one time, you have to become two times angry of that guy, and you have to hit him, you have to give him back 10 times. So that's the quote that's mentioned in that book. That was one of his teaching, Vivekananda's speech that he had given. That one particular line is still remember. I still remember that. I mean, I've read that book around 10 years ago.
So, basically, what you have said is, you have to fight. You have to fight for your thing, and you have to give it back, hundred
Exactly.
percent. Yeah, two
Yeah,
hundred
I
percent.
mean, more than that. More than
Yeah,
that.
200%. Yeah, got it.
And one more thing is also, he says, like, if you want to be something, you have to think like them. I mean, when you're in the mode of thinking like them, you will become them.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. This
Mhm.
is so true. This
Yeah,
is very true.
this was also said by Vivekananda, and he also says, he also talks about how to take care of your body. Especially, he used to do this. I don't know, some kind of dumbbell exercise. I mean, that olden days, some exercise he does, and he used to he mentioned that in the book. I'm also doing this exercise. So everybody have to do some kind of exercise so that they can be physically strong. If I mean, physical strength and mental strength are so connected to each other. I mean, you, yeah, when you're physically strong, you will become mentally strong also. I mean, you will have that confidence of facing any type of situations.
I think it differently. Like I think your mental strength is very important than your physical strength.
Okay,
So
so what I'm asking is, how can you build your mental strength without physical strength? Because the reason is, if you want to build your mental strength, you have to have experience, physical experience of handling situations, taking responsibilities. For that, you need physical strength, right?
so
Yeah.
from this thing, there will be a hell lot of narratives that people can, people can make. Like there is a thing, there is a thing that people say that mental health is important.
Yeah.
First, mental health is important, then physical strength is important, which is also true. And what you have said is also true. Like we can't really have arguments over it.
So, do you watch English movies? I mean, how do you improve your English? Tell me about. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to ask you this question. What are all the practices are you doing to improve your English?
Learn everything. Like I was reading books, and I was learning vocabs. I was going through each and every resources that are free on YouTube. I have marked up
Okay.
everything, you can say. So all of the things I did that was required for me to grow, and then I watched interviews of people of
Mhm.
famous. Not every famous people are good speakers. So
Yeah.
there are certain people who can speak well, who are well spoken person. So I enjoy. There are certain people who enjoy. Some names I can take, but some of them I just forget because their name are like too much, too long and all. I can just remember. I can recall it.
Okay.
Some I remember Aishwarya Rai, Shushmita Sen, Priyanka Chopra. Like out of the even three, I like Priyanka Chopra the most because I don't know, but she has the spark. She has the
Yeah.
spark to
She
reach up.
speaks good English, and she is a very confident woman. And how do you say? She is more like a very bold lady.
Yeah, yeah. So I really enjoy. I watching her. Her enjoy.
Okay. I think she's settled in US, I guess. She's got the US citizenship. I don't know. She's married to the pop singer Nick Jonas, I guess.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. Nice. That's a very good thing. I accept this point. Actually, the more knowledge, some people they are very knowledgeable, but still they don't speak good. I mean, they don't have the skill of speaking.
Yeah.
Speaking is actually a separate skill that we have to learn. And one more thing also there. Just speaking skill is also, it's not going to get you anywhere. You have to have some knowledge of what you're talking. So I think you have to find the right mix of both. You need to have knowledge as well as you need to have very good speaking skills.
Yeah.
Only then you
And
can shine on any field. Yep.
yeah, and I have no just before we have started conversing and all. Right before this video, I was watching Kiara Alwari and all her videos, her English speaking interviews and all. But
Who's that?
I don't really enjoy her videos. Like she's she's a she's a good actress and all, but I don't really enjoy her communication skill. Like it's very stagnant. It's very
Okay.
stagnant, I can say. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't really enjoy her. I don't know what if in your audience, among your audience, there is some Kiara Advani lovers. So I am not sorry, but this is just my perspective. I'm really
No
not
problem
sorry,
with
guys.
that. No problem. I watch, I mean, I usually don't watch any speeches, but I watched this President Trump's speech. I
Mhm.
like the way he talks. I mean, I've been watching his speeches, his interviews for a very long time. I mean, it's not like for learning English or anything. I basically like the way he talks and how he handles situations because on multiple incidents, he gets a lot of weird, absurd questions from the media, and the way he tackles them, the way he handles them, that actually really, it gets me. So I really enjoy watching his videos.
Yeah.
Donald
What is
Trump's videos.
okay? What is the name of the channel that you have said right now? His channel name, YouTube on YouTube.
No, no, no. This is not a channel. It's President Donald Trump's speeches, his interviews.
Oh, okay, okay, got it,
Yeah,
Donald.
the
Okay.
U.S. presidents. Yeah,
Oh,
I
got
like his speeches. The way he talks to the media.
okay.
Yeah,
But if you look here in India, Narendra Modi, he can roast anybody.
yeah. The only
He has,
problem for me is I don't understand Hindi. That is the only problem. But I know he's a very confident person. The way
yeah.
he speaks, the voice, and the hand gestures and everything. I've seen most of his speeches, but of course I don't understand them. But I really like the way he speaks.